live on interest, but the rates themselves haven't stimulated anything. Look at the housing market. You had people who were going out there and buying at the top when mortgage rates were higher than they were right now. But this idea that you can just keep expanding the money supply, printing money and making money free with low interest rates, if that was going to work, it would have worked. It doesn't work. It's not worked for a long time. Even Milton Friedman was one of those who believed that you could manipulate interest rates to help out the economy. And I think that what we've seen over the last few years is that low interest rates are a result. They're not something that can cause really anything. Thank you for the call. My name is Mark Belling, and I'm sitting in for Rush Limbaugh.
You're listening to the EIB Network.
You went to bed with your life savings in the bank. You woke up broke. An ID thief stole your identity, took over your bank account, stole everything, even your retirement. And then it hits you. Why didn't your identity theft protection help stop this? Well, it's because you didn't have the most comprehensive ID theft protection service available, LifeLock Ultimate. They brought it to my listeners first. I got it. You need it. LifeLock goes way beyond guarding your identity and your good name and your credit. Those are essential. But now LifeLock is the only identity theft protection company that monitors bank accounts for takeover fraud. LifeLock cannot protect you or your bank accounts, though, if you are not a member. Visit lifelock.com/rush for details and my special 10% discount. Or call us. Use the promo code RUSH to get the special 10% off. 1-800-440-4833. That's 800-440-4833. One more time. 1-800-440-4833.
Dad, what's the American dream?
Well, the American dream is the opportunity for everyone who works hard to be prosperous.
It doesn't just happen when you're asleep?
No, sweetie. It's not that kind of dream. Why do you ask?
My teacher said the American dream was in danger because things in the government are broken.
Well, your teacher's right. There are lots of things that need to be fixed. But hopefully the adults in Washington will get together to fix those problems.
America has some tough problems right now. Out-of-control spending and bloated government are threatening the American dream. We must change course and get our fiscal house in order. The Heritage Foundation has a bold plan to fix the debt, cut spending, and restore prosperity. A plan that addresses Social Security, Medicare, tax reform, and health care, and reduces the size of government. Find out how we can save the American dream at savingthedream.org. That's savingthedream.org. Paid for by the Heritage Foundation.
The big dog.
Prescription drugs. I'm Dr. Alan Meyer, host of Ounce of Prevention, this Saturday at noon here on KKOB for the latest in wellness healthcare.
New Mexico, it's 4th of July and Don Chalmers Ford is celebrating with a bang. It's our Independence Day celebration and our biggest event of the year with everything priced below market value. Over 400 to choose from, like a 99 Olds Bolero, just $99 a month. Choose from over 30 vehicles under $10,000, like an 04 Chevy Blazer 4x4, just $9,900, or an 05 Dodge Caravan, $9,900, or an 06 Ford Focus, $7,900, even an 01 Saturn SL2 for just $4,900. Plus, get top dollar for your trade, whether you buy from us or not. Our goal, the lowest prices in the state. Don't miss our Independence Day celebration now through Monday only at Don Chalmers Ford in Rio Rancho next to Intel, or shop over 400 new and used online at DonChalmersFord.com. We admire athletes for their sacrifices in pursuit of the goal. What are you willing to do to be healthier? Learn how Mondays at 7:35 a.m. and 5:15 p.m. Brought to you by the experts at Christus St. Vincent Regional Medical Center. Together, we're better. Go USA. Rush Limbaugh here.
Online anywhere. Get Big Mark Shock 77 at KKOB.com.
interest rates. He says he's not going to take that. You can't stimulate anymore because they're already as low as you can get them. I think you're right. Clearly, if interest rates were at 7% and you went to 5, that would create economic activity. When they're microscopic and they get even more microscopic, you know, you're barely going to move anything at all. I think better put my point would be this. I would rather have higher interest rates with pro-growth economic policies in place than low interest rates with policies in place that are aimed at just deterring economic growth. A pro-business government with higher interest rates is better than an anti-business government with money free, and I think we're seeing that really everywhere right now. Ocala, Florida, and Nick, you're on the Rush Limbaugh program with Mark Belling.
Hi, Mark. I really enjoyed when you filmed for Rush.
Thank you.
You know, Herman Cain has an 888 plan, which I really believe in, stand behind and support. But I have an idea for the private sector to cure Social Security and Medicare. And it's called 20-20-20. If you enter the workforce when you're, say, 16, for the first 4 years, you just learn how it works. But from the age of 20 to 40, you are not only earning, but you're investing for the future. And I'll tell you what that future is coming. From the age of 40 to 60, basically from the age of 60 to 80, you're going to become responsible for the health and welfare supplemental to two other people. They may be your parents. If you don't have parents,
it's all kind of utopian.
huh?
Don't you think that's kind of utopian? It would be wonderful if everyone did that, but we live in a world in which so many people have been given the promise by government that we will take care of you. You don't have to give anything to anyone else. That will carry you all along. And that huge social welfare structure that we have in place is really, really hard to get rid of. What you described is essentially the way life used to be in the United States.
Exactly.
You get into the workforce, you learn a trade, you earn some money, you set some money aside, and when you get older, you've got enough not only to care for yourself, but to leave for your kids. What we have now, though, is a society in which government has taken away that role from being the provider, of all of this. Instead, it's going to be government and not the individual citizen, and we have so many people that the rest of us are carrying. That's what a giant welfare state can create. Thank you for the call. Let's go to Yuma, Arizona, and Bubba. You're on the Rush Limbaugh program with Mark Belling.
Yeah, Mark, Bubba here. I'm a 70-year-old man living in Yuma, Arizona, right on the Mexican border, and I just read in the paper the other day that our unemployment rate is 29.6. Where are these people getting this 8.5?
Well, that 8.2%, you are right. The 8.2% number is extremely misleading. It doesn't count any of the people who have given up working. It doesn't count any of the people who have chosen not to keep work at all. And then in your area, the whole employment numbers are screwed up by the illegal immigration problem, where some people who are working aren't counted because they're off the books, but others who are not working are also not counted because they're under the radar and not here illegally. You've got all sorts of people who are working. Anybody who lives in a big metropolitan area knows that this number is a myth, and it's manipulated all the time. That's why the failure to get any improvement in it all is so scary. We have so few people right now that are working and paying taxes to support this giant welfare state that does that. But you're right, the numbers are not an accurate reflection of how many people who aren't working. In the big cities, particularly those with a large minority population, many of the unemployment rates are well beyond double digits. Even the actual rate right now is artificially low because of the number of people who've left the workforce. The reports that I indicated earlier that said that the unemployment rate would be 10.9%, that the same percentage of Americans were in the labor market itself as when Barack Obama became president. He's literally driving people not only out of work, he's driving them not to stay work. Mark Belling at The Rush.
You're listening to the EIB Network. This important message is brought to you by Freedom Works.
The Supreme Court has shocked the nation by declaring Obamacare constitutional. This unprecedented attack on our freedoms must not be allowed to stand. This battle is far from over. We must redouble our efforts now to push Congress to fully repeal Obamacare. Go to fullrepealnow.com to make your voice heard. America was founded on the principle of limited decentralized power in order for individuals to live free from radical government edicts. As Ronald Reagan once said, as government expands, liberty contracts. And that is exactly what has taken place. Join your fellow Americans in demanding that this frontal attack on liberty is fully repealed. Stand up and proclaim that you will not accept health care rationing, billions in new taxes and spending, and the assault on your God-given rights to freedom. Sign the petition at fullrepealnow.com today. fullrepealnow.com.
Good afternoon, everyone. I know New Mexico loves to step up for people in need. I'm Scott Stigler for 770 KKOB. We're on the north side of the pit. Now we've got a little driveway here that we want you to come by and drop off any donation you can. This lives have been devastated by the wildfires in the early part of the summer here in New Mexico. You've seen the stories of who those people losing their homes and losing their livelihoods. And we just want to be able to help those people in need. So donate whatever you can to change in your car. A couple of bucks. If you want to make a big donation, we'd love to see those too. First 300